Okay, voice is up and webcam is there. Alrighty, so I haven't opened anything yet. I mean, I've opened everything that has to do with setting up my stream, but I have not opened Blender or anything just yet. And sounds like I am doing fine on the actual stream. I always open my stream up on YouTube as though I were watching it just to see if everything looks okay. And apparently it does, or looks and sounds okay, and then I mute the sound. Anyways, okay, so we're working on another edit stream, and here, I guess let's go to my desktop. Okay, so I purposely decided uh, not to have everything up and running so I could so I can show what I'm doing here. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to go to Blender folder. This is where I got Blender. I got it under my home folder in Linux, under a folder called Dev Stuff, and Blender Projects. This still doesn't have anything in it. Okay. Second, third. Okay, that's all right. And then this is I got my source video and some audio. That's source what? Source video. The second. Oh, before. Well, there's one thing that I didn't do right off the bat. I thought I had already done it, but apparently I didn't. So that means it's going to take some time. Okay. Well, shoot. I guess I I don't have much to talk about or do because I need to actually I need to make these into MP4s because OBS supposedly does um, variable frame rate, peak frame rate. What's the other thing? Dynamic frame rate. There's actually a setting in there for my camera in the OBS settings for variable frame rate, and so I had to turn that off. But man, that means this isn't gonna take however long this takes here. So my stream isn't gonna be useful. I don't know if I should do anything or not. I have a custom here. Um, that's fine. I want to go into video though, and I want to, I think, increase the bit rate. So this is peak frame rate. I don't want that either. I'm gonna, um, it's gonna make these files a little bit larger, but I think the quality, um, I don't want. I don't actually don't know if it's doing variable bit rate or not. Uh, Constant quality. Anyways, I'm gonna try 8,000, and hopefully that won't make them too big. Um, and I wonder if I need to do anything to actually keep the save the template. I don't know Handbrake real well, so um, I'll just have to make sure I check it the next time I use this. Okay, so summary. I can hit here. We have modified. Yeah, reload. Save the current settings to a new preset. I don't think I want to save a new preset. I want the current preset. I'll just leave it. Anyways, I'll just leave it, and then I'll have to check it next time. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start this. I'm not even sure how long it's going to take. but ETA is about an hour, and even though it's yeah, so I'm not sure if it will actually take a full hour or not, but I guess I just let that go, and I don't know if I should try to fill time or if I should stop the stream or what, because I really thought I had already converted these over to MB4, and apparently I didn't, and so yeah. I'll keep it going for here for just a not too long here. Here, maybe I'll go ahead and play you the. Let's go to videos. And this is my first update video, so I'll just go ahead and play this to you. I think it's full quality and everything. I had to re-render it because I had rendered it at 50% earlier. So let's see. Let's just let's make sure the desktop audio is on, and let's go ahead and run this. It's only like 6 minutes. Now, obviously, some of you Blender users aren't necessarily interested in 3-dot or my game development, but I did edit this in the video sequence editor, and I just finished it. Just finished it on Saturday. So yeah. Here, let's actually move this up here so that my actual face from the stream is down here. I still don't know if I'm going to use music in the near future. That's still kind of iffy to me. And then I'll go to downloads here, and we change the permissions here again. Execute, close, and now I can just run it. Create new projects, browse. Let's go to dev stuff. Select current folder. Let's call it test project. Just I'm going to see about create and edit. Just see what happens. And okay, it's taking a little bit of time to update here, and let's see something here. Project. I'm gonna see about the. Let's see something here. I don't have any. Click add, and I guess I'll just start with Linux. No export template found. Right. Manage export templates. Download and install. Yeah, I did do the thing of where I cut out the silent parts and stuff. Kind of tedious. Export templates. So the question here is, let's click close. Does that mean, let's go to export and go to add, let's go to Windows Desktop. The edit tool, the RT edit tool must be configured in the editor settings. Export Windows RT edit to change the icon or app information data. Oh, but I do have, so when I went to manage templates, it installed all the templates, huh? Add, oh, and then web. Huh, interesting, runnable. Enter to go down, paste, enter. Okay. And I'm actually on revision Zeta. Got it. Revision Epsilon is not the default roadmap reference. Let me know how you'd like to proceed. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do here. Okay, first we're going to copy this, and then I'm going to actually put it into the notes. I thought this was important to show what I was doing here. Epsilon. That. And then save it, and then I'm going to copy this text here. That, copy, and then I'm going to go in here, select all. You can actually see the current version on my paste bin. Okay. It's probably up there on the screen there. And there we go. Well, it says edit, but it would be edit. Should actually put my paste bin in. Can we add? Let's
description
add a
or something.
node, child node, and on static body, create. What's it say? Has no shape, so it can't collide or interact. It doesn't really need to collide or interact, but we will go ahead and add. I need something visible.
Should,
right? Because really all I just want is something that can be displayed. Probably need a light or something, but let's do that. Let's change it to that.
and it's probably something only you would notice if I pull your attention to it, but I'm rubbing my nose a lot because I got allergies. Okay. And especially when I am live streaming, maybe not today because it doesn't feel like I'm being bugged today, but when I'm live streaming, my nose just really bugs me, and so...
What do I want it to do though? Drag it like this, okay? And I forget how to rotate. Rotate, is that the rotate mode? That's rotate mode. Add child node, light. Let's do a directional light. Create. Here, I want to see what it looks like. Now, can we move it? Rotate. Energy. Let's do something here though. I can move it, right? And if you're wondering, at this point, you might not even have any clue what I'm doing here. I'm gonna build a point and click. I'm building a point and click adventure game. See how far I can move it. In Redot Engine, which is a fork of Godot, and but it's going to be eventually be in 3D space. Control. So I can use cameras and I can put objects in 3D space, and it'll probably still be 2D. In any case, I'll have to figure out how to do it. I mean, I can do it with the anchor thingy here, I think. In upcoming ones, you get to see what it does here. In fact, I keep forgetting, but I should always end with a current state of my game. Anyways, that doesn't really matter because anywho, I guess I can load up Blender and let's see how far this has gotten. Okay, 15%. It's actually not too slow. I mean, it says 45 minutes, but it might end quicker than that. But yeah, so we might not be doing anything today here, but I will show you. I will show you what the edit looks like, and I'm sure it's not crazy as a professional editor or whatever. I don't have a professional editor, and this is just for updates. So you can see that there's tons of places where I actually cut spaces, and then this is the initial speed up deal. I cut a lot of stuff out of my actual live stream, and this I had to speed up because downloading the templates was a little bit slow. And then I just put these little text overlays explaining what was going on, and had that little music at the beginning, and that's about it. So yeah, so some basic stuff. I've done a few things in the past, in past versions of the VSE. I've actually edited video before on it, and I'm attempting to again. Actually, if you want to look at it right, it'd be like 5 years ago, because I was kind of trying to do the same thing. I was building a game, and so then I was trying to edit them into streams, but because it takes so long, I eventually just opted to record in OBS and then play my live stream, and then speed it up, and then just voice over what I was doing. This kind of saved me editing. I could probably still do that. And it might work, because I think nobody was watching, not because of the edit, but just because it was boring, and I wasn't really showing any real progress and stuff of my game, kind of like what I'm doing here.
So I could probably do that, but the next thing I'm going to try here, once this gets encoded, and actually I have 2 videos to encode, but for a single stream, for a single update video. But the next thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to do kind of the similar thing. I'm going to speed up the whole video with the speed control, and then I'm going to provide a voiceover as to update as to what I did in those dev streams. And my goal is to be able to um, make an edit in a day, uh, just so I can get out my updates every twice a week. At first, it's going to be twice a week, then it's going to be once a week, and then it's going to be twice a month, so that I have plenty of time in between actually making my game, and then not as much editing. And of course, if when I get to the 2 weeks part, I'll have a lot more footage to actually go through to get it to where I want. Um, but what I should be able to um, should be able to handle that. Actually, the more days, it'll be kind of more interesting too, because then I'll be able to. I'll say like a minute. I'll like squish each dev stream down to a minute, and that'll be kind of cool. And maybe I'll put some in between cards, information cards, saying what I did each day. Um, that shouldn't be too hard, and it shouldn't take too long, especially when I get into a process. But this is made up of like a single video, and then the next update is another 2 days that there are two about 3.5 hour streams and to edit down. So um, so it's taking me a long time just to do this one stream, and I was getting an estimate by reading around, searching around, and the estimate was for about a 10-minute video, give or take a few minutes. Be about 30 hours at the least, maybe 60 hours at the most. I think I spent about 30 hours on just this one update, which is why I want to come up with a process that allows me to do it in a day, because the whole purpose of the videos, the edited videos, is just an update. I'm supposed to update you on what I did during the time I was deving. So, so considering that this took that long, then later on I decided, because it was taking so long, that maybe what I'd start doing is start doing like a timestamps, and then start doing multiple recordings instead of one single recording, so that I have just what I needed for that thing, and then it would make it quicker to edit. And but then I realized, if I'm just doing an edit video, I'm not or an update video, I'm not showing everything. That's what the streams are for, is to show how I approach everything. But the update should just be for update, and it could just be nothing more than a 30-second blurb saying, okay, this is what I accomplished. Um, and of course, it's going to be a little bit more involved in that. It's just than that. But it's just going to be, I'm going to do a slight voiceover, and it's only going to be a few minutes, like 6 to 8 minutes, and I should be able to cover what I did those days at during that update. So I figure if I do this new way, it should be, like I said, it should be quick enough that I can uh, um, crank out in a day. And I'm only starting with two. Okay, so I guess we're talking. We'll say 3 or 4 minutes per hour, not per hour. 3 or 4 minutes per video, which is 3 or 4 hours. So it's about an hour a minute. However, the more I add, like when I start doing it once a week, Then I'll have five 4-hour deals. That's like 20 hours of streaming, and I don't want 20 minutes of video. I only want 10 minutes, so they'll actually be sped up more. If that makes any sense. Maybe by that time I'll keep each stream to an hour minimum. And right now I'm still recording in pieces, not a lot of pieces, but some pieces, and so I'll be able to like divide up the pieces into sped up blocks that I can separate with like title cards. Anywho, yeah, let's see what the let's see what we're up to. It still says 38 minutes. We're only 30%, so I guess that's the case. So I don't know if it's just Happy New Year in Hyper Boost. Okay. Yeah. So that means I have nothing to do today. It's kind of annoying to me, and I won't be able to have the time to actually do a stream later today. Which is kind of unfortunate. Let me think. Maybe I should cut the stream short. You know, I put the link on all the deals, and yeah, so I mean, I could always stay on the stream, and I could always, you know, kind of BS and stuff, but I'm sure you're not really that interested in that, especially since I'm posting for people to watch me do some Blender stuff, and I'm not doing anything right this second. So, give me a few minutes, and I'll decide. I'll probably just cut the stream early, I think, today, but we'll see. We'll see. Or maybe I can just like leave myself on like a permanent break right now. Um, that might make more sense. I'd still take up the time. Like that means you could come back later, and I don't have to cut. I don't actually have to cut the stream, do I? Maybe I should put up the please wait sign and just like leave it there. It's sort of like when I'm doing a break. Because if this takes 30 minutes more, it's 2 o'clock. I still have time to work on a stream because the stream is usually about 4 hours, or a max of about 4 hours, give or take. So I usually start 12 Eastern time, Eastern U.S. time, or Eastern U.S. Canada time, however you want to look at it. So it's about from noon to 5, or from noon to 4, which means in the UK and Universal coordinated Universal Time or whatever, or GMT, if you want to look at it that way, that's about from 5 to 9 p.m. your time if you live in the UK or around in that time zone. So right now it's just after 1. It's almost a quarter after 1 here in the US on the East Coast. And so I still have 3 more hours. And if this is if this is done, okay. Okay, well, we'll see. We'll see. I guess what I'm going to do is I'm going to go on an extended break. It's not that a lot of people watch this anyways, so here, let's switch back to webcam for just a short period of time. And that's okay. That's okay if nobody's watching. Plus, it's New Year's Day, and you might not want to watch anyway, so I guess I shouldn't worry about it. Okay, just for anybody that's listening or watching, if there is at least even one person listening or watching, um, because I wasn't prepared like I was supposed to be, I'll be breaking for a little while I convert this video file over. I might convert both of them over. I'm not sure if I'll do that, the second one or not, because as far as editing that goes, well, that's not true. Editing, if I'm doing speed control on it, it's going to be fairly quick to actually do that. Uh, um, I don't know. One of the things I could do is I could review the footage. That's not going to be interesting to you Blender users, but it's a way that I can um, keep something going, something interesting on here, and yeah, essentially I'm looking to take up time. So it's a couple of things. One thing is I could just end the stream early. Um, I mean that's an option. The next thing is let's cut desktop audio for a sec. Uh, the other thing is I can go and break while the file is converting, or assuming that I should be able to open the same video file that's being converted and play it. I could just instead kind of review my footage. If I review my footage, then maybe I'll kind of know what to say in the voiceover. Maybe that's what I'll do. All right, let's try. Let's try something. Let's try this, and let's go to. You know what? I'm gonna do it off of a different another copy of the same file. It's like in here, and this is on a hard drive. But in here, what do we have? December 3rd and 4th sources. And that's the one that actually we're looking on. So I guess I could use this and do a sort of review. I don't know if I should pull up my to-do, not to-do list, but if I should pull up a deal and use it as a timestamp. Um, all right, let's do that. Okay, so let's open the file and let's see what I got. Okay, I do have the okay. I don't know if there's a way to make playback faster on this. This is probably I don't know. I don't know if this is uh if this is celluloid or what. But maybe I should do it in VLC. Now VLC, I guess, doesn't handle these quite as well, but um, I have my controls I'm used to, and in fact, I can actually speed it up. So here, actually, I think I got the controls here faster yet, and okay, so we're going to 2 times, and let's just bump it. Um, yeah, it's kind of okay as far as the editing goes because I have kind of a long time that I set up, so sometimes I'm here 30 minutes or an hour just setting stuff up. This was an old screen that I was using for I was using in OBS like 5 years ago, and then I've since modified I got some background music and I got some video that I kind of put in there and whatever. And please wait sign. I suppose normally in live streams most people will wait for people to come in, but since there's so many few people that are going to come in here, and since really
most people should only be interested in the game development, anyways. At least initially. I mean, hopefully there'll be people that aren't really into into programming and stuff. They're just kind of watching things get made. We'll see, right? Okay, so I suppose nobody's in here to watch this, but see, how come slow stream? Oh,
okay, so this is when I was trying to.
Occasionally, here, let me pull this up. This will just be going on the recording anyways, and nobody will watch it, but we'll do it anyways. And that is, let's look at desktop real quick.
Okay, I'll just mute that for a quick sec. And this is, I'm still just starting stuff out, so I'm talking about OBS or something in here. But what I was trying to do first, okay, so I get the, this is more about Blender than Redot, but I'm trying to explain here what I'm doing. And this is actually the video I'll be editing, but I'll be editing the video in MP4 format, constant frame rate, and all that. Anyways.
Okay, so it's only been since we'll say since Tuesday that I was working on this. So I guess it's been about 5 days, I suppose. 6 days, 5 days, 4 days. Anyways, it's been several days. So I'm almost forgetting what I'm doing here. But okay, so the thing here is I got control. I got the rich text label, and one thing that they said that it doesn't do centering. Maybe I need to add a what do they call that? Horizontal H, not scroll bar. What do they call that? Bar, tab bar, menu bar, H scroll bar, B scroll. No, it's gotta be like a container. Okay, there we go. V box, H box container, and a B box container. We're gonna start with the H box, I think.
Okay, just to briefly explain what I was doing here is I was thinking, okay, so I'm doing a choose your own adventure. I'm actually doing, okay, so what I'm actually doing is it's going to be a 2D point and click adventure, and actually 2D is a little bit of a misnomer because in the end I'm going to use 3D space. The backgrounds might be 3D models hand painted to look, textured to look hand painted, and but I'm starting with the simplest form of adventure so that I'm not overwhelmed by how big it is and how complicated, and I can gradually build on it. So it's a choose your own adventure. So basically, it's like the choose your own adventure or game books if you ever read those as a kid, where you read the text and then it says if you want to do this, turn the page over here. If you want to do this other thing, turn to this other page. And so I was trying to build that in there, and I was thinking what I would do is I would need two text boxes, one for your actual description, and then one for your choices. And so I was trying to build a I was trying to use the Redot. Okay, Redot's a fork of Godot, and Godot is just as a game engine, 2D and 3D game engine. And so what I was going to try to do is I was going to try to place the text over here at this top part, and then put the choices down the bottom part. What I wanted to do is I wanted it to expand from the center, and so when it was less than a certain like maximum height, it would center it. So this text would be down here somewhere. And then as it got bigger, it would expand out to the whole it would expand out to this whole area up here. And then I wanted to do the same thing for the choices, and for some reason I just could not get it to work. I know you can do it. It's just I'm not as versed in the like the Godot / Redot UI well enough to go, oh yeah, this is how you do it. So I'm still learning it. So really, I was just spending a ton of time here trying to get the text to do that. So that's what I'm doing right here.
Now let's check out the layout here. I might have to look some stuff up. It would be theme or it would be... I don't really know. How would I center it in size?
And see, all this is just me just doing different deals. Minimum size, whatever.
And we'll say OK. And that's fine. It's fine calling them whatever it is because the scene is a text editor. OK. And the source should be, let's say document 1 here. That's the source right there. Expand. Not doing the full thing. I mean, it is doing the full thing. But how come it's not the full screen when my canvas size should be the full screen? Okay.
This is some OBS deal. Because when you do a window, sometimes it just does the window and it doesn't do the bar down below, and so it doesn't use the whole screen. Okay. Okay.
Go back to redot.
To-dos.
So I probably cut games the SEI Sierra games back in the day, back in the late 80s, because when I can't come up with concept of rooms or scenes in the ending portion of my game. Okay. Redot editor. It's gonna be all called from script, right? Let's call it.
Okay, so this is just describing my room structure.
I'm gonna create moon bank map talked about earlier. Okay, so his room. All right, this is what he had in his deal here.
And I was going through a couple of tutorials to help me out. And I said 10 minutes, and actually it turns out to be like way more. Oh, I did add the music here, though. Okay. So I did that fairly early. Let's mute that for a second. So let's see. I'm still not doing desktop, so I'm not showing you anything, which is awesome. But okay, fine. How about this? You can tell I'm not a professional streamer, so okay. And how's this guy doing? This guy is a good way done. It claims it's got 20 minutes left. And anyways, let's go through here. So just to show you briefly, I was messing with redot, which is essentially a fork of Godot. And I was, as I was explaining, I was trying to get this text to go and be centered, and then I wanted to expand out from the center, and then I wanted it to here. Wait a second. Where are we at? Where's my break at? Oh. Break should have been in here somewhere. Shoot. Okay.
Supposedly it disconnected and reconnected. I wonder what that looks like. Give me, that's fine. And I'm still not thinking about my editing, which I should be thinking about. So on my desktop I can show all the.
Okay, so.
Okay, so let's just. I wonder if it will show me when it disconnected, though. Because hopefully, let's see something here. Okay, I'm still live apparently.
I'm not sure what I'm doing here. What am I doing here?
All right, that works. Okay, so let's here. Let's go back into redot, which you should still be seeing redot anyways. Now, what I'm going to do here is, I'm gonna have to set up a hotkey to switch scenes. Just for a quick sec. We'll go back into, and then we'll pull this up. Okay, so now you're actually seeing it. Okay.
Okay. So, and the reason here. Okay, so this is the text, right? And then I set up this. I set up this cube here because eventually it's going to be in 3D space. So it's all going to be in 3D space. So I just have this kind of basic 3D thing so I can see it. In fact, when I start adding images, I'll probably add them as 3D sprites. So they'll also be in 3D space. So yeah. We'll see what goes on here. Okay. So right now, you got this. This is darker than it should be because the box is not actually transparent. Well, it is transparent, but it's partially transparent, so that you can actually see the text here. Anyways, so what that looks like.
And any attempt to manually alter these nodes.
Okay, and this is me just trying to learn the Godot interface
I'm going to have loading, like this rich text labels accommodate box, which is this rich text label, so I can do some formatting and stuff. I don't know if I'll be using that later or not. Maybe not. Maybe it doesn't matter because maybe I'll be using like bitmap text or something later.
But the rich text label is going to be able to go on it anywhere I want on the screen. And in fact, yeah, so maybe I want to completely change how I do this. Here with some sort of a format, something here. All right. Okay. So
okay. Now this is me actually coming up with the room description.
We're going to call it the room description. Yes. I'm sure call it C because maybe that's
and let's just kind of speed it through this real quick. Room lengths based on choices. And I actually have that implemented here already now.
We're just coming up with things right now. Okay, so the game system. Make a choice. So, container that could contain the other two deals.
Okay, so this is me fooling around with this stupid, and then
it's going to depend on the size of the description, and which contains.
Okay, so this is my break here.
Create a room object which readout which contains the description.
I think I'll also edit. I'm gonna be editing the lead-in time, the image that I put up at first, and then during my break time, I will probably edit that out. So I'll cut that out. So that's one of the things that I'll be using that for. So I won't be 100% like speeding up everything. I'll be speeding up. Most everything though. And then of course I'm going to cut out the audio because I'm going to actually put overlay my own audio over the top. So that might be simpler anyways.
So let's start with let's make a room its own scene. Content. Picture the label's minimum size. I want to censor text. I want to pixel mega scans read thing.
Yeah, see, I was trying to get this center to expand from the center and stuff, and that's mostly what I was doing here. See, you have the.
That's one thing.
Well, anyways, that's that first one. Okay, so at least I kind of reviewed it. It's not much I have to do as far as see the updates. I could almost not make an update, or I could almost make the updates like 30 seconds, just saying, okay, this is what I did, and just showing you what I did. And maybe that would be a good idea, maybe. But I always think that I would get my viewers and subscribers if they have something to actually watch for a few minutes. It doesn't have to be long. I don't want them to be like super long or nothing. But maybe a max of 10 minutes, or maybe down the road when I'm doing 2-week updates, maybe no more than 15 minutes. But certainly probably even less than 15 minutes. And right now, my first one was about 6 minutes here, and this should be 6 to 8 minutes also. So it'll be, it'll be just like an intro. It'll be, it'll show the sped up video footage, and then I'll be explaining what I'm doing as I'm doing it, and then I'll kind of edit that together, and hopefully that will only take like a day to do that. I would have been here today already anyways if this had already been done, so we'll see. And here, let's go real quick through the second one here from the VLC. Okay, so this is like the next day, and this is like December. Which one is it? December 3rd? December 3rd. Okay, let's meet that. Boom, 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 boom. Here. See how far we can go here. This makes things some things easy, kind of. For the background music, give me just a quick sec. Come on. Actually, I should speed it up, shouldn't I? Let's speed it up. I don't know how fast it is though, because I couldn't see because it's a white text usually. capture. Okay, there I am. All right. So here I'm still trying to do the same thing. I'm still trying to make the boxes and all that stuff. Okay. And my new so that so it's not messing with my creative room object and okay. So maybe I'm gonna go ahead and play plain labels. Maybe I can change it to rich text later. It really matters, right? But right now what we're going to do here. I don't know what the sheet of justification is. Word justification, justify, skip last line. So oh. See, I was trying these different things and it wasn't working. Like this is going off the screen and stuff. The deal is when I switch the and then I later decided not to worry about it. Each deal and then making sure that it not seeming to work. Yeah, it's weird. You do auto wrap and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work, and you have to have a certain like order and hierarchy, and you need certain things, and it just doesn't work. And then let's do something here first. Okay, it's totally not wrapped. Okay, so what am I doing now? Let's close that for a minute and let's add a make sure we're in the base scene. Add a what do we want? We want a panel, right? Panel container, I guess. Okay, so this is just me just doing trying to do the same thing here. Let's bump it up. Yeah, I'm just doing the anchor thing here, and let's make that. Let's try a different tack. Let's do. See, I tried to do this in different ways, and in fact, I got several different different formats, layouts here, and I just wasn't getting it to do what I wanted it to do, and I'm sure it's just kind of my fault. Because each system has its own quirks and its own thing that you have to learn before you can do whatever you want. And let's go back down here to the screen area here. Only to the maximum size of. Huh. Okay, and so I was looking at a. That's fine. Well, okay, so that's a deal about Godot's UI, and here's where I started doing the two boxes here. Yeah. A bit. Keeps reconnecting, disconnecting, I guess. That's the deal. See, this is fine. If I do that, that's auto wrap on. Okay, so as you can see, how do I get these full size? That's what I want to know. I still wasn't getting what I wanted. Okay, well, it's about time for me to quit anyway, so we'll pick this up again, I guess, Thursday. Maybe I'll learn something between now and then, because this is certainly not working the way I expect it to. If I can't get this working right, okay. Anyways, I guess, okay, let's check this. Everything's fine. I'd like to thank you for watching. Okay. So there, I didn't even, and there isn't even much to say. So this update video isn't gonna need to take that long. Well, I mean, what I'm going to do is they're both about 3.5 hours, so I'm going to shrink them down to about three minutes a piece. Edited together, it's about 6 minutes, and then maybe I'll have some like things in between, some cards or something. And so overall, it's just going to be about 6 or 7 minutes. And I don't even have to do that much, honestly. I could go through the thing and kind of explain everything, saying, well, at this point, still trying to shrink this. I was trying to put this on here, and it just wouldn't work. And I'm going to be doing that anyways. But this is an update video, so really all that matters in the update video is what has updated, what has changed, what have I accomplished. And so yeah, so it can be a really short video, but I'm gonna go ahead and keep it as a time lapse so that anybody can look at it. And people like to look at time lapses anyway, regardless of whether or not things are done or not. Anyways, let's see where we're at here on this video. Supposedly it's got 8 minutes left. Okay. Maybe I should kind of take my first break right now. An actual break here. Let's close that for right now. Okay. This is almost done. All right, so actually, I'm just going to go ahead and all right. I'm going to click on the please wait, and I am just going to here. Let's cut off the desktop audio. I'll cut off my mic audio here in a second, and I'm just going to take a little bit of a break, and I'll decide whether I want to just start on the one part. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll start the one part of Blender. Maybe, too, if I am encoding the one video, I can start working on the first video anyways. And that's what I think I might do. Okay, so I'll see you in about 10 minutes or so. And yeah, I'll be back. I am back. Now I'm back. Okay, so I don't know if anybody's listening or watching now. That's okay, whatever. For future reference, somebody ends up watching the stream. The kind of good thing about YouTube is you can skip around. So if you ever wanted to check out my old streams, you could check them out, and you could just like bump it up. You could speed it up, and you can also just move the playback head in in YouTube up, just so you can see what's going on, and so you don't actually have to watch the whole stream or anything like that. I know most everybody that uses YouTube knows that, but it's a good thing to kind of remind you that even if you want to look through the stream, you can just look through it. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm not expecting anybody to actually watch through a whole stream or like turn it on and if you're putting it on in the background, that's cool. When I'm actually doing some real work, like my editing, I'll be editing here in a second, or starting the edit here in a second. But yeah, so without further ado, let's get back to business. Okay, you should be seeing the Blender. And I call this template because all I did is I didn't really change. There's not much to set up. Like I didn't do that much different. I had the to do and I had a timestamp. Well, I don't know. I don't know about the to do. Did I bring up a to do list? Oh, maybe I brought up the to do list so I would know. Um, so I'd know the things that I did, and then the timestamps is actually what I did. But I'm doing this one completely different, so I'm not going to need timestamps or anything, or at least I still might start copying down the timestamps. So I just want to try this first and see if I can't do it within a day. I don't think I'll necessarily get this video done today, but maybe I won't have that much. It won't take that much time, so we'll see. Once I start doing this, once I get this thing down, I will start trying to catch up. And in fact, let's just say, for instance, that today let's say for instance that I get this one done today, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and work on the next one, and I might do it outside my edit streams. In fact, I'm not going to do these edit streams forever, mainly because they'll be pretty much the same thing each time, so I won't need to do that. And then plus, I'm not going to be editing as often, and so a few months down the line, I shouldn't be doing these edit streams anymore. Unless a bunch of people go, oh, I like these, why don't you continue doing them? But first I'll have to get a bunch of people watching it before that will happen. But anyway, so all I did here was I put the resolution to 50%, even though the resulting video will probably be 1080p. I decided not to do 4K. I'm pretty sure my system could handle 4K, but the webcam doesn't do 4K. OBS will record my desktop, and I don't know, 4K is probably overkill for this. Anyways, I could probably do everything in like 720 and it would be just fine, more than likely. But I guess I'm doing 1080p because it's the balance, right? It's not super high def, doesn't need to be super high def, and it's not low. So with especially with the compression and stuff, like certain lines and things, you won't be able to see it as well. But so yeah. So anyways, 50%. Then I have the output for my videos. This is the same settings as my previous update that I just had loaded up, but I didn't have a template that sets everything there. And then what we're doing for output quality, doing low quality, we're doing real time encoding speed. Um, and I forget what the difference is here. It does somehow it does a better job uh, with good or slowest at compressing it. So it compresses it further. In real time, it's bigger, and so I'm doing real time. So I'm presumably, I don't know if this is true, but presumably real time would be less taxing on my system. So I want everything as least taxed as possible while I'm editing, and then for the final output. So I didn't mess with the audio. I didn't really mess with anything else for that matter. I resized these icons over here to 128 so that I can see them a little bit better. Um, and hopefully Blender keeps that information, um, and so it's saved. So now the next thing I want to do is I want to do a save as, because it's just the template. I see it's got this red over here because save as is not save over. It's not overwrite. It's not save. It doesn't really matter though, because all I'm doing here is I'm going to save this as uh, wait, let me go in here. Uh, what is that? To Okay. I'm just looking at how I label this. Um, Actually, let's go library. Let's go back up to Blender projects here. Let's go in the first one, and I just call it by the date, right? Okay. And I have I have my 5 digits. I don't think there's going to be more than 99,000 updates. There might be a lot of updates, you know. If I have an update for, well, it's gonna be, you know, twice a week. That means twice a week. Um, that is 8 updates a month. So 8 times 12 is whatever 8 times 12 is. Um, 8 times 12 is 96. 96. So that's 96 updates. So I'm not gonna have any more than that probably. So I probably didn't even need that many. I probably could have got away with 3 digits, you know, 999 updates, which I probably won't even get there. But I always tend to do this because I want them to be in a certain order in the directory structure. So that's why that's like this. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to call this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 0002 December 2nd, 3rd, 2024. .blend. There we go. Save as. Okay. And here we go. Okay, let's go into. Let's do something else here too. I'm gonna close this, and I'm going to re-enter. By the way, how is where's it at? How's Handbrake doing? This is the second video. This is December 3rd, I believe, and it claims it has 24 minutes left. Doesn't matter. That's okay. What's I gonna do? Oh, yeah. So let's restart Blender. Let's click on template blend. Okay, that's fine. That size, what was I? There's something I wanted to change though. Oh, I want to see if going into dev stuff, Blender. I wonder if I should put all of my projects under projects. In other words, this is actually in the Blender folder. I wonder if it'd be a better idea to put all these projects under, uh, put the Blender projects folder underneath projects instead, and do the same thing with Redot. Although Redot is just a single executable, so I don't know. We'll see. Blender projects, December 2nd and 3rd update. Oh. Oh, and then library. And what if I save? Okay, so let's save the template. Okay. Now let's do something else. Let's close it again. The reason I'm opening and closing is I want to see that it's doing it from, from when I start up. So let's open template, and we're there. Okay. That's okay. Okay, let's open recent, and which is this one. And then we want to go into dev stuff, Blender projects, library, source video. And we want to go into sources. And we want December 2nd, MP4. And let's bring that into here. And let's just put it up here somewhere. Okay. Do that. Let's turn snapping on. Okay. There. Okay. And save it. Alrighty. And these must be hours, am I right? No, these are minutes. Oh, because it's 250 frames, huh? Alright. We are going to have to do the thing, the thing. 661, 136. I think it can do that. Let's just shrink this guy right up here. Okay. Oh, I see. It had to update, huh? Oh. Yeah. I want to. Let's see something here. Let's go to proxy. And let's build up at 50%. Let's make it 50% only proxy. Quality 50. I don't know if I don't know what quality means. If it's like 100, it's like 1 to 100, 0 to 100, 0 to 99. What's 50? Is 50 half or is 50 full? Record run. Okay. Rebuild proxy and timecode indices. Do I want to do that yet, or do I want to wait until this is done and I can bring this in? Maybe I'll rebuild each time. Okay, so let's do that. Building proxies. Yeah. It's interesting. This frame here is moving, I guess, while it's building the proxies. And really, I just want the 50% proxy. I don't want a huge deal. I just want to be able to scrub through it real quick. And I guess that's going to take a while. That doesn't mean I can't still work with this, though. See something here. That's what I thought. This is at 1, not 0. So let's go ahead and grab this. And let's move this all the way over there. Oh, frame start. Frame start should be 0. There. I could actually start it at 1 and then end it at whatever the length is. Here, let's go. Let's check the end here too. Okay. Let's go ahead and interesting. Very interesting. This is 55. It's weird that little extra line here. I mean, it's only, this is the last frame, so some things I don't understand about this. Okay. Doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. We're gonna let it build its proxies. I'm letting the other video. Okay, so let's go here. And okay, wait. Okay, let's turn snapping off temporarily. And I guess this is just going super slow because the proxies aren't built yet. Which is okay, I guess. Let's do one thing here, and that is back this up here. Okay, so first edit of the day. Okay. And you're supposed to be able to do some sort of ripple. Let's see here. In fact, let's look this up here. Okay. Okay, so how can I get Blender 4.3 VSE to move the strip to cover the gap that was left from a clip I previously deleted? See if that'll show me something here. Strip. You grab the strip, press G again to toggle expand and fit. No, I don't want to do that. Shift backspace. If there's a gap at the playhead. Position all channels. If you're working with complex timeline, you might need it manually adjust strips. Expand to fit. No. It's a ripple edit. Supposedly you can do a ripple delete. But I still haven't figured out how to do it. How can I get Blender VSE to ripple delete a clip? Alt X or Alt Delete to delete the clip. Move all the following clips back to fill the gap. Alt X or Alt Delete, huh? Okay. Let's see it. Let's see if that works. I was trying to get this to work before, but I didn't get it to work. So, okay. So, let's go to the let's check out the input map first. Where's edit preferences? Key map. Name, preferences, Windows screen, graph editor, outliner, node editor, sequencer common, file browser info, grease pencil frames, maker markers, animation, channels. Shoot, I might learn how to do Python in Blender just so I can shoot. Maybe that's one of the things I can do here on my edit streams later on. Once I got this kind of to a thing, I can stream me trying to learn how to do Python so I can make a ripple delete function. Honestly, and even though there's VSE QF, quick functions, right? And then there's the one add-on from GDQuest, but it has some weird stuff that I had to. In both cases, I had to disable the thing so I could get back to kind of a regular editing. But maybe I could use the Python scripting in here to allow you to select delete. In other words, I can select a clip by doing this, right? That selects a clip. And okay. But it'd be handy if I could just select, like, say, just this part of the clip, right? And then it would form a deal. And I think the GDQuest one kind of does this, but there was some reason that it kind of messed me up, that I couldn't use it, or that I wanted to go back to the regular editing, and it was stopping some other things. When I learned how to do it, not only could you have a quick edit, which would basically be select a portion of a clip, and then Control X or Control Delete or whatever. I mean, it doesn't have to be that because I know Blender has their own keys, so we could pick a key combo that wasn't used by Blender, and then you could also redefine the key combo. But yeah, so I could just delete it through the key combo, and then it would automatically move the clips back together, so that I wouldn't have to you know hit start and end. And it really needs a ripple editing function to be really useful. I'm not saying that people that use it can't be useful. And once you get into the swing of things, it's really not that hard. You know, what you have to do is you have to do the cut, then you hit the delete, then you have to say remove gap or remove all gaps or whatever. So it's not like it's a hard thing. And if this works, then maybe I still don't need that. The other thing I think I wanted, what was the other thing that I wanted that I think it could do with script? Um, oh, to be able to speed up um, playback windows playback, the preview playback. So when you hit play, maybe it has a little dealy here, and it says play normal or play sped up or played slow down. Sometimes you might want it slowed down so you can see something like a transition, or you might want to speed it up. And so it'd be really handy if I could just speed up and slow down my playback automatically, including the sound, so you could still hear the sound. I mean, that would be really useful. Anyways, I've wasted enough time. Let's see if was it Alt? We'll try Alt Delete. Oh, that's right. That's right. I was going to look up the key map first to see what the actual key map is for deleting. Just a second. Uh, I know you've seen over my shoulder, but hopefully you're here. Let me just check here. Yeah, yes. Uh, okay. So I know I'm looking down here because I'm trying to look at Blender closely because these are really tiny little letters, and I have to be really close to be able to see it. Okay, so clip editor, pan view, frame all, jump to frame, deselect, box select, circle select. Okay, delete marker, slide marker, disable markers, tracks, delete keyframe, context toggle, move, resize, copy tracks, paste tracks, context menu, pivot point. What's that called? That's like the timeline or something. Flip editor, flip global. Okay. I mean, what's that called? It's just called timeline, right? Timeline, frames, markers, frames, jump to keyframe, frame offset, play animation, cancel animation, view 3D, gesture, standard. Where are the stupid no screen, view 2D, user interface, 3D view, graph editor, not graph editor, dope sheet, NLA editor. NLA, what's NLA? Oh, delete tracks. X and delete for delete. Select left to right, deselect all, box select, set preview range to selected, frame all, frame selected, go to current frame, view, remove meta strips, duplicate linked, delete strips, X, delete, split strips, okay. Move strips up, move strips down, page down. Apply scale, clear, snap, transform, add time marker, frame. Okay, so let's close that right now, and let's go back into Blender proper, and let's see if Alt Delete can do what it says it can do. No? How about Shift Delete? Shift X. And it doesn't do that either. So you can't do a ripple delete, can you? You still can't. Delete works fine. Okay. Let's hit backspace now. Okay. So you have to be at the top of it to do that. All right. So I guess I still have to do this the old-fashioned way, which is, I guess it's not a big problem, but yeah. Okay, right there. Oh, let's put the playhead here. Okay. And trying to find where the break is. All right. Let me listen just a second. Okay, let's back this up here. What's the deal here? Okay. All right, let's go there. Let's go there. Oh, delete it all. Okay. Okay. In fact, I don't want to delete it just yet anyways. Okay, I don't think I have the audio on here. You shouldn't be hearing it. Just doing some talking in between here. Okay. Right there. Darn it. Okay. This. Delete. Page down. No, page up. Page down. Page up. Wait a second. Page down is here. Okay. Backspace. And, okay. Let's bump it up just a little bit. And let's play it. This stuff's kind of tedious. Okay. Okay. I came up with the concept of rooms and scenes, apparently, in this. Oh. Choices box. That's one I was going to do two of them. Okay. Let's go all the way to the towards the end. Rebel delete, quick edit, and then playback speed, and it would make this thing like 70-80% more usable. Okay, let's go back. Come on. All right, let's do it this ways. Okay. Okay, let's go back here. Okay, right here. Select this clip. We're gonna hit K here. We're gonna delete this whole end. Okay. All right. Frame range. What? Come on. Quit that. Quit. There we go. Let's copy that. There we go. Oh, come on. I didn't go back that far. Wait. Okay. Oh 60. Enter. Okay, and then 061. All right. That's right. Yep. All right. Okay. Let's go ahead and save this. So far, so good. Alrighty. This is about a total of about 2 hours. Okay, so let's do the thing here. You know the thing. I'll mute the audio tracks. And do I... Mute strips. Oh. Unmute strips. Let's, disconnect strips. And disconnect strips. Disconnect strips. Okay. And select audio. Here, let's just go ahead and let's go ahead and mute strips. There we go. And then I guess what we want to do is we want to yeah, let's do something here. Let's see. I'm thinking about metastrip, okay, right? I don't want to lose this per se, but it probably won't be in the final video. But I'm going to be doing a speed control. I can only do that over the video. I can add a speed control here, and I can put that in a metastrip, and then I could leave the audio. Or I can put them all in metastrip and do the speed control over the top of it. That might work. I'm not sure if it'll work, but that could work. Let's see. That could work. Should put my Blender projects in a Git repository somehow. GitHub. I'm just using GitHub. I'm not using Git like by itself because I don't really know how to use Git. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to attempt to put these all in a metastrip. I'm also going to attempt to add a speed control. Effect. Oh, it won't let me do a speed control. Interesting. I guess we can leave that. We're just gonna, because I want the speed control to go over the whole clip. Okay, I guess. Okay. All right, let's tab out of here. Unmeta strip. Okay. Let's go ahead and put both of these. Let's see if we can make just these into a meta strip and see if I can't do a speed control on that. Add speed control. I can add to that. Now, there was a thing about the type of adjust input playback speed so its duration fits strip length, frame number, length. Percentage of the input strip length. Okay. What's 10%? Okay, so we got about 2 hours, about 120 minutes. Let's pull up a calculator. 120 minutes. Ten percent of 120 is 12 minutes, isn't it? You want it down to 2 minutes. Times 0.2. 24. No. Something's wrong with my calculations. 20. That's not what we want. 10%. Times 10 equals 12. Okay, so it's got to be O2. Our 10%. It's got to be 0.5 to be half that. That's 6 minutes. 0.5, 0.025. Okay. 120 times 0.025 equals 3 minutes. That is probably what I want. So 0.025. Enter. Did it do it? I don't know if it did it. Let's hit play. Nope, it's not doing anything. What's the deal? So I don't get how that works. Speed control doesn't work when I do it that way for some reason. It starts at 0. So I don't want... Okay. And what does that do for me? Doesn't do nothing. It might be running faster though. I just can't tell it. I don't know what the deal is. I understand doing it via stretching. let's go back to webcam for a sec. I don't have desktop audio on. Okay, good. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let's switch back to desktop. Here. This is a video I'm gonna look at later, but I just want to open this up here. Okay. Blender 4.3 VSE speed control. Let's see what comes up under speed control. This is 3 years ago. Apparently, I have speed control in here somewhere that it's showing number 6, which is interesting. But that's and 10. Oh, which is live, of course, obviously. Speed up. Here, let's do this easy tutorial. It's 2 years ago. And here. You shouldn't be able to hear this. I got the desktop audio off, I believe. Here, let's check it. Yep, I do. I got it off. Okay, good. Okay, so he's just using stretch. Like I was reading something that said don't do that. Do it by like duration or something. I already know how to use that, and that might be what I want to use it for. Oh, hey, 11 days ago. Wow. Actually got some video sequence editor. Easy to stretch also. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Um, go ahead and just Control Z. Okay. We'll just go by stretch. Why not? Uh, of course, there goes the audio, but then again, I'm hopefully not using the audio. And the duration. Video. No, that's not what I want. Okay. Time, that's what I want. Duration's 30 minutes. And we want it down to like 3 minutes, so. $3:33? Why not? Okay, let's hit play right now. And then when I add audio, of course, I'm supposed to narrate over this, and okay. Okay. And like I said, it's I almost don't need to do an update in the sense that there's not really much to say here. I mean, I could, I guess, I don't know. I guess I could find a way of describing everything kind of I'm going through here. Like I was searching for how to how to get to set up two boxes one on top of each other. I wanted to expand both of them from the middle, and I wanted to go up to a certain size, and I couldn't figure out how to do a max. There was a minimum size, but I couldn't figure out how to do the maximum size, and this is the result. I can mention that because at the end I managed to okay. And then that's up the point where I was actually looking through tutorials, looking through a couple of tutorials, anyways. Um, okay. Hmm, okay. And that was the result. Hmm. I guess I could always not do that much narration and just have some sort of background music, because essentially it's a time lapse, right? Okay, it can stop there. Alrighty. Let's see how the other video is doing. And the encode is done. Let's just go ahead and close that. Let's go ahead and go over to videos. And there we go. It's a 1.6 gig file. Let's cut. Let's go back to under projects. Let's go to library, source video, number 2. Okay. Paste. Now, if you notice here, now these are going to be about, okay, so this is 3 hours. This is 2 hours. So it's natural that it would be a big more, it would take up more space. But But if you notice here, it's 9 to 12, right? So it's roughly 3 to 4. This is a 3/4 the size of this, approximately. Not exactly, because this is more like 10 rather than 9, but we can say approximately 3/4, 3/4 of this size. This is about half of this size. So that kind of makes sense. If this was 3/4, if this is only 3/4 the size of this, what would you have? Divide that by 3. I don't know, we get 2.5, I guess. I don't know, 2.250. That's 250 times 3 is 750, right? So 250. So 250 times 4 would be about 1,000. So this should be about a little over a gig, but it's even more than that, and that's good because I do want the quality to be a little slightly better. But see, if I look, see the quality is real good. You can actually read the letters. Here, let's blow this up here. This is a little bit fuzzy in here, but that's okay. It's just they're tiny letters, and it kind of doesn't matter. Okay, close. Oh, there we go. I was trying to close the wrong thing. All right, so there we go. The source videos, okay, MP4s, and if you look, the MKVs, this is 12 gig versus 1.6 gig. This is almost 10 gig versus 800 megabytes. See how big of a difference that is? And we'll leave that like that. We'll delete these MKVs because I actually have the MKVs over. Okay, delete. All right. I actually have the originals over on DataStack right there. And I still don't know if I'm going to keep the originals. I might just keep these MP4 files because I mean, I got I got 5 terabyte here, but if you're looking at okay, that's 3.3 gig. Interesting. That's something I didn't understand here. These are only 3 gigabytes a piece. Okay. Let's go up. How do I go up at it? There we go. Okay. These are, see, look how big they are. 9 and 12. Okay. Let's go back up here. Let's go to this one. 5 and 14. I mean, they're massive. So if I'm doing, let's do something here. And we're just going to the 5s because these are other ones. So properties. So 79.5 gigabyte. Okay. I guess it's not real bad, is it? 1 terabyte is what, 1,000 gigabytes approximately. Okay. This represents 10 videos. Or it represents there's 2 days in each, so it represents 10 days. So 10 days is about 80 gig approximately. So that's not too bad. So I can probably store these for quite a while at least without it filling up too much. But I might want to just delete the original files. I mean, I know you kind of wouldn't want to exactly, but if to me if the quality is about as good in the smaller ones, then it'd probably be better if I put the smaller ones, the MP4s in there. But for the time being, all the MKVs are going over here, and then the MP4s are going over there in the source video folder. And I don't even know if I'm going to keep those as those, I guess. I'm not sure. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll keep these around, or I'll delete these and I'll put the MP4s over here. Maybe. I'm not really sure. I mean, if I keep the MKVs, it's like the original, all the original data, right? At whatever the highest quality, whatever it was recording at. Um, the ones that are converted to MP4, they're re-encoded, and they're compressed, and so they probably don't look quite as good, but to my eye they look fine. So I'm not sure if I should do that, or if I should in fact just keep the MP4 files over here, even though they're not the originals. Because I'm actually editing from the MP4s. I'm not editing from the NKV files. Anywho, Control S. Let's go ahead and let's go up. Right, let's go back over here. And this was the 1202. And this should be, no, wrong folder. That's what we want. That's 1202. This is 1203. Okay, here's where we got the trouble. That is that these need to go up here, I think. There we go. And this way I can bring this in right here. Wait, whoop. Control Z. Okay, let's bring that back. Page down, that. This up here like that. And then let's take this. Let's move this guy in here. That. Actually, let's do something here. Let's first let's disconnect strips. Let's whoa. Disconnect strips. Put this guy over here, because we're not going to keep that. And okay, we're going to just leave that up there. And okay, so now we're gonna do an edit here. Actually, I'll just go ahead and make this make meta strip here, and let's go ahead and tab into it. And then what I want to do here is I want to edit first. Okay, and I want to go all the way up. Back up, back up, back up. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. Please wait. Let's go. Hopefully. Okay, come on. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, up, up. Actually, I don't even know where we're at, so here, let's just hit play. Okay. Right here, let's hit OK. hit delete, hit page down. Okay. Backspace. It's not gonna backspace it for me, is it? Okay, I can just grab it and... Yeah, snapping on. Oh, fine. Okay, fine. Fine. Tab. Let's unmeta strip. This, let's go ahead and mute strip. This, let's go ahead and move it up. Then here, let's go ahead and all the way up here. Hit play. And I have no clue what I'm saying here, but that's okay. Because it's not going to... Whoa. Pause. Okay, there we go. Let's go back. I almost should just delete the audio. Okay, let's just, right there. Okay. Play. No. Why did it do that? Oh. Because it can't play past the stupid frame range? So stupid. Alright. Let's just do it like this. Okay. So, I don't care. It doesn't fade out. Fine. Okay, fine. Wait, it needs to completely fade out. Okay. Alright. Okay. 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 Guess we did that. Delete. Okay, page down. Backspace. Nope. Okay, what's the problem? Okay, fine. If I have to do it manually, I'll do it manually. Oh. Alright. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. All right. Come on. Here, let's get me to where I am, where I switched to OBS, and we'll see. We will see. Okay, right there. Okay. Delete. And this is the frame we want. Control C. B. Enter. Okay. The next thing I want to do is I want to select both of these. I want to make them into a meta strip. Make meta strip. Then I want to add a speed control. Add effect strip speed. Wait a second. Add effect strip. Okay, there we go. Speed control. Okay, stretch. Fine, stretch. And let's stretch it down to, here's the time. We want to stretch it to, I don't know. Where's the duration? Duration's about 5:47, huh? We want it to be about 4 minutes approximately. Okay, that should be about okay. And there we go. All right. Now let's just play the sucker. I could add the interpolation thing, I guess. I'm not positive though, but okay. So this pretty much shows everything I'm doing in here. Time are we at? We're at almost 4 o'clock. Now, I might be able to make it to 4:30 maybe. But what it is I'd have to still have to develop my my voiceover, and then maybe some music, maybe. Hmm. 6 minutes of talking. I can do 6 minutes of talking, but I'd have to figure out, be like, okay, here, um, if I do this though, I still kind of need to do kind of a similar thing here. I need to hmm. Can I do a voiceover that would work here? See here, I'm going on Discord. Mm-hmm. I wonder if it would matter that much if I didn't know exactly what I was saying. If I just kind of did it and I didn't even do multiple takes. I just make sure I don't do and ah like I always do, and just kind of when I see someone on the screen, just kind of tell them what I did there. Because this is just an update video. If you want to see the individual, if you want to see the how what I did specifically, you'd actually have to watch the streams, which this is only for people that want to know how the progress of my game is going. And I still need to kind of figure out something something to do, like the to-do list or like the time stamping, where um yeah, I like need to make a note of something that I did at a certain point in time. And yeah, do that during the streams, right? So the next time I stream, we'll say on Monday. Wait a minute, not Monday, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Thursday. We'll say tomorrow. What I'll do on tomorrow then is I will write when I accomplish certain things, and I'll do like the timestamp to it. I still have a to do. I'll put up a to do, and it's not going to be much because I'll be still doing story tomorrow and Friday. I'm going to try to finish the story by Friday, by the end of Friday. So that means I'm gonna have to be booking on my story writing here and just the basics of what I need to do to get the story done. And I'm kind of doing okay. You know, I figured out what John's gonna do. This is part of my game, by the way. If you're just somebody a Blender user that's just interested in what's going on. So one of my characters, John, I know what he does and how he gets his information. And then Hubert the Wizard, he's actually going to go check out. He's going to check out Wizard University and Fairy God College and do a few things in there, and then that will lead up to our big midpoint reveal. John's going to rescue the princess, and then she's going to tell them everything that she learned. She's going to learn some stuff, and we'll see how that kind of works out. Why does that seem to be chunky? I guess this seems to be chunky because of the speed versus how long it is, I guess. Hmm, interesting. I am going to go ahead and render out a maybe I need to rebuild the proxies too. I didn't think about that. I mean, it was working fine, so it might have built them already. But if I rebuild the proxies, maybe some of the stuff will go faster. And then this also doesn't have to be exact. It doesn't have to be exactly 7 minutes or exactly this or exactly that. It can go for a few minutes more, or a few things more. 3 hours 4 minutes. Okay. So I have to come up with my thing. I'll have to see if I can come up with I don't think I'll need like a subtitle in there. Like, like what I was doing like I did with the first one because I'm going to be talking about it. I mean I could have it mirror what I was going to talk about, you know. Okay. Page down. Okay. And I have to find it. Oh, yeah. Control C. Control V. Okay. And take the speed control. Let's add interpolation into it. And let's do the same thing with this one. Interpolation. And let's go ahead and render out. Let's go ahead and render out this video. Flip quality, real time, 50%, that thing. Okay, let's save it first. And then render, and let's render animation. See how long that takes. That might take a little while. I don't know how long, but it'll take a while. Okay, so in the meantime, maybe, what time is it? 4 o'clock? I wonder how long this will take, actually. Okay, this is going by time, and this is the time it's rendering out. Okay. So when that reaches 6 or 7 minutes, 7 minutes. Okay. I guess that's fine. I guess I can leave it. That's another thing that's going to take a while, and I I don't know. I guess maybe I could call it a day here. I can still work on this. Um, the point that I was going to do here is I was going to, after I rendered out this, supposedly shouldn't take that long, but it maybe I shouldn't have put interpolation on. Um, okay. We got 2,700 frames. Okay. Or 27,000 frames. This is just going to take too long. I shouldn't have did the interpolation, should I? Let's do something here. Uh, let's, how do I cancel this? Do I just close it to cancel it, or what? Stop this job. Okay, stop it. Yes. Let's not render it. Let's take interpolation out, and let's take interpolation out. Okay. Now let's go ahead and render animation. Okay. This, I think, should be quite a bit faster because I think it's taking a little bit long to interpolate, and I might want to interpolate in the final thing so it kind of keeps it smooth. But yeah, see, it's going much faster now. Okay. All right. This will be done in no time. It'll be done in a few minutes. Alrighty. Awesome. Um, sorry about that on the stream. In fact, let's just here, let's switch back to my face. Not that my face is anything to write about, but yeah, it's better than. Okay. Uh, if you saw that text there, apologies. People talk how they talk, and I suppose I shouldn't show IRC in in a live stream or something. But whatever. Okay. How are we doing? We're up to 6,000 frames. We have okay. Let's see how long that takes. Alrighty. So even if I don't get the final video done today, this didn't take very long. In fact, it might not take that long in the future, even that long that it took today. Why? Partly because um, today I wasn't prepared. I hadn't encoded the videos like I was supposed to. In fact, I should go do that. I'll do that probably in a little bit. I'll go and encode future the future videos so that when I do my edit stream, I can just go straight to editing. And I can see it's going 2 minutes. So we're at 2 minutes. I guess I can see on the timeline here. I can show you the timeline right now. I don't have an RC up here. Uh, right in this area is yeah, C211. So we haven't hit the second video just yet. So that's another thing I need to think about too in the future, and that is my test renders. The test renders will take a while. That's kind of interesting. I mean, it's several hours that I'm editing down to a few minutes, so it's gonna take some time. But I guess I need to figure out some better way of figuring this out because I might want to look at a test render, but I don't want it to take forever. Maybe I have to put it down as like a 25%. I can't really see anything in the 25% though. But maybe I don't need to either. Or maybe it doesn't even matter about the time because what's that? Okay. Maybe it doesn't matter about the resolution because maybe it takes just as long because now it has to compress the image down into a smaller file. Would that be a thing? Would it slow down or would it speed up because the file is smaller? The image is smaller. I'm not sure. My guess is full resolution should take more time because it's larger. It's that much more information. Hmm. We're not even at 3 yet. I don't know what. How much time am I taking up? It's 4:09. I mean, I guess I could always just call it quits here and get back to you on Saturday as far as the edit goes. Even if the edit takes until Saturday, this is still quite a bit quicker, I think, doing it this ways. I mean, obviously, all I did was I sped things up, and that only takes a few minutes. So, like, on my third update video, it's going to be even quicker. And then I'll be able to take even more time on the back end. In other words, uh, on the uh, on the voiceover and stuff like that. It would be kind of nice though if I can get one of these done in a day, and then I can just I can ramp it up. I can get multiple done because really all I need is I need to know exactly what I did and when, kind of thing. Pardon me. All right. I don't know. I guess I can close up the stream now. I mean, this is still going to take a while just to render this out. I'm watching the stream show Blender. Yeah. Uh, yeah, Clinda. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but that's how it looks like it's spelled. Anyways, Clinda. That's actually what I was doing. I was showing Blender, but because this, whoops, where's, oh, I keep on hitting the wrong stupid thing. Where is the, okay, here we go. Let's save it. Because, okay. Well, anyways, I'm about to pack it up anyways, but yeah, the only reason I was showing IRC is just because I was showing my desktop. If I start making OBS scenes for each like program, I'm gonna have a million scenes. I got a ton already. In fact, I can show OBS here for a quick second. I got LibreWriter. When I have that open for my notes, scene is actually my browser. That was the first scene. I didn't name it, but it was just the browser. Please wait. It's the wait thing. The thank you is at the end. The webcam is just this. This is the webcam. Um, then we got desktop text editor redot. So really, I don't need most of these. I don't need LibreWriter. I don't need scene. I don't need redot text editor. Um, I just need these other ones. And so it's much easier just to do my whole desktop and just like not worry about it. And if I want to mask like passwords or something, I just turn on my webcam, turn it to the webcam scene, and then you can't see it while I do that. So when I have it on, sometimes I'll switch to IRC, and I gotta make sure that I don't switch to IRC. So yeah, and there. Come on, where is it? Image editor. Where is it? There we go. Anyways, so all I did here was, I think I'm gonna delete these audio files. I mean, they're not audio files, but the audio strips from the video files. But I won't edit them just yet. Anyways, I'm trying to render this test render, right? It's at 50%. It's low quality. It's real-time encoding speed. And it's still taking several minutes to render this out. And I kind of want this so that I can watch it and write down the things I need to say over the top of it. So right now it almost hit the 3-minute threshold here. But anyways, yeah, I guess I don't know. I guess today I'm going to call it quits because it's almost 4:30. I'll have stuff to do. Like I'll have to get off the computer. I'll have to go eat. You know, spend time with Dad basically, and I'll have to wait till tomorrow for the next stream. I'll have to wait till Saturday for the next edit stream. But I am going to say that the next edit stream will get quite a few more things done because not only am I going to get this this voiceover done and to finish up this edit, I should be able to get the next video edited. I think I should be able to do that. In fact, what I might do here is I might finish this one off, and I'll briefly show you what I did on Saturday, and then I'll start on my third update video, and the third update video should be much quicker. In other words, I'll be starting at 12 or whatever on Saturday, and then I'll be able to kind of run that through, put those video clips in there, speed them up, which only takes a few minutes. You know, just editing out the breaks and the starting and ending, the lead-in and the ending screens, and then speeding them up, and then like I said, as far as the test render goes, I'm not sure if I'll do the test render next time. Maybe what I should do is, and think about it, I should do the edits, and I should do each of the edits, and I should do the test renders afterwards, even though I know that I'm going to maybe be adding stuff like a title or background music or whatever, and I can sort of batch up the first part of the edits to the actual finalizing parts of the edits, and that way they'll actually go quicker too. I mean, that sounds like a good deal anyways. I think. Anywho, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I think, here, let's go back to that. Okay. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. And I will probably see you tomorrow on my next dev stream. And tomorrow I'm going to try to crank out that story really fast. If the image is smaller, it should be faster, but not if just the file is smaller. Use a second monitor. Second monitor. Hold on a sec. Use a second monitor for what specifically? I can probably do that with a small TV I have with HDMI. Yeah. Yeah. Second monitor for IRC. Yeah, I probably. Yeah, that's actually not a bad idea. That is, my system can handle it. Hopefully, my card can handle it. I mean, it is a RTX 3080 Ti, and that's no slouch still. I mean, obviously, it's not a Series 40 or the whatever 50 is about to come out. I think, but yeah, it should be able to handle that, and OBS should still be able to record off of the one main screen. I could do that. I think it's probably a good idea. Um, Actually, it's probably a good idea, anyways, to put all my main stuff on my main monitor, the recording monitor, and then put all the ancillary stuff, browser references, etc., on there. Stuff you'd rather not appear on stream or just convenient. Yeah. Right. Two monitors on a GTX 750 Ti. Yeah. Well, no. Yeah, I was running. I have a 1070, not a Ti, but a 1070. Two 1070s that I had, and I was running dual monitors off of that. I'm just talking about. It's one video card, and it's it's running OBS, and it's running Blender, and it's running this, that, and the other thing. It's running a billion things, and then you know I don't know. It just seems like a lot of stuff to me. That's all. But it's probably fine. I mean, my system's pretty good right now since I upgraded. It's still not like the fastest top of the lane or anything, but it's definitely upgraded from 2018. My dad's is upgraded too. My dad's is my old computer, but the actual the motherboard and the CPU are new. I think the motherboard might be a used because the way we bought it and the way it came packaged. Um, I was thinking it was like an open box or something. It might have even said open box. And open box are usually just like display ones that they sell at a low price, or they or whatever after it's been on the shelf for a while. But so his motherboard is a different motherboard, and it's a newer processor. It's a 5700X, which after doing some research, I found is not that much different than the 5800. Uh, and in fact, supposedly you can overclock the 5700X to be faster than the 5800, from what I understand. Not that he's doing any overclocking or anything, but basically it's fairly cost effective. If I would have got a 5700X, I probably would have been just fine versus the 5800 that I got. But anyways, so he's got my old computer, but it's almost the things that he's got that's from my old computer is my old hard drive, my memory, which is 216 or it's a 16 two 8 gig strips, I think, 16 gigabytes, and then and then still got my old video cards, which are two GTX 1070s. So, anyways, I guess I should go ahead and wrap this up. Let me see. Let me actually see where I'm at on the on the thing. The thing. See, we're still only like halfway through frame. It's like 27,000 frames, and then we're at 11,000 frames. So this will still take a while. So I'm not really sure what to do about the about my quote unquote test renders. Maybe I can squeeze it down to 25%, and as I render it out, maybe it'll be quicker to render that, and hopefully I'd be able to see enough to be able to like narrate what I was doing. I guess that's why I need my timestamps. I need to start doing timestamps. I need to make sure that my to-dos, so I have everything that I did at what time I did it, so I can just like go like boom, boom, boom. You know, this is what I did, that sort of thing. The to-do list, though, I do have dates for the to-do list. So I have when I finish them. When I finish the to-do items, they're under a certain date, and so I know that I finished those items. So that will help in making my narration or whatever. Anyways, thanks guys. I guess I'll see you tomorrow if you're still interested in my game story. I guess I probably won't be Thursday and Friday. I won't be doing I won't actually be doing any like coding in GD script or anything like that. Because what I'll be doing is I'll just be rewriting furiously. I'll talk through it, but I'm gonna try to finish up the whole story for the choose your own adventure part. In which case it's sort of like I have the timeline for the that I had ChatGPT pull up the timeline. In fact, I might have it. What was it? Adventure game. Where's the recents? The phases thing that I actually put here. So week 1, finalized narrative framework. So basically, week 1, I'm actually supposed to break this down into scenes and well, okay, so this is what it came up with. Finalized narrative framework, organize story arcs, plot points, and key events into a cohesive outline. Break the story into scenes or rooms, ensuring each lines. Write and flesh out narrative. Develop detailed descriptions, dialogue, actions for each scene. I'm not exactly going to do it like this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do my story, and then when I get the story done, then I'm going to break that into rooms and decisions based on what I have written down for the story part of it. And then, so I'll do that, and then this next week I'll do the thing where I break it down into scenes that I can put in, and week 3 I'll actually put it into Redot, and then week 4 I'll be testing it, kind of like the way it's showing it here. So hopefully, if all goes well, I should have the story done this week. I should have it broken down, maybe even partially implemented, because the breaking down part might not take that long. It just means I have to split it up into choices and into scenes, and then we'll implement it. And we'll see how long that takes. It might be quick. I might be done with it next week or something. I mean, we'll see, but I'm gonna try that. Okay. Anyways, that's enough jibber jabber for me. So I guess I'll say thanks, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow.